Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube. Long time no video. I am so sorry. Life has just, I don't know, been kind of crazy. I designed a few patterns, and between that, right away we have a visitor. This is Una. So between designing patterns and just working with testers and trying to make whatever plushies I want to make, it's been hard to manage it all. I haven't done a market since the new year. I'm doing one tomorrow. It is the 8th. It is like 9:30 at night. So I have to film this and then get it all packed up real quick. It's been raining, so I couldn't have packed the car anyways. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Trying to get her to lay down. But I couldn't really pack the car anyways because it's been storming. So the rain is supposed to stop at like 6 a.m. It's not storming right now, so I'm hoping it eases up so the ground won't be so super, super wet tomorrow because that'll stink because we're supposed to use a rug at the market that I'm doing tomorrow. And this is the one that I've done downtown. This was the last market I did in December as well. And I usually do pretty good. I usually clear about 500 or so. So we will see. I do not have as much inventory as I would have liked, but I it's just been crazy. I've been super just exhausted, and my son has not been sleeping very well. We passed around a sickness, and then between designing a couple new patterns, I just haven't had as much free time. Pattern designing can take up a lot of time because you're always having to make corrections and get with your testers and all that stuff. And it takes more time than, one would think. But anyhow, I'm going to show you what I'm bringing to my market tomorrow. And I'm going to show you what I already had. So I'm showing you everything that I'm bringing. So some of the stuff I've had for a while, you may have seen it, but I figured why not? Let's start the new year with a new video with everything that I'm bringing, and we can kind of see what sells throughout the year. So get to it. So first up is my little turtle, and this guy is already, I have to finish weaving in the ends. He's already been spoken for, a repeat customer for me. She wants to get this turtle. I originally designed it with eggs for Easter, and then I did a little modification for these berries here, and she likes the berries and wants that for her kids. So she is getting this one, and this is actually my prototype. The basket is slightly deeper in the final design, and Una is back. But yeah, so she is getting this one. I do have to make the berries for her tomorrow because these are the ones that I made for my, prototype for my videos. You want to lay down? Lay down. It's okay. Come on. Sorry. She just wants to sit. I always go outside and be a wet dog. But anyhow, so I'm bringing this, and I think I told her 45, but that's probably what I'm going to price it around. I haven't really timed myself because I made these while I'm working on the pattern, but it does take probably a couple hours because it does have this basket design, and this is my latest design that I did. Pretty proud of this one. So it's little basket turtle, and I plan on bringing different mods for the turtle throughout, throughout the year, through different seasons. I will put a little picture here of my turtle with the eggs in it. The eggs that I have made are all over my house. My son threw them around. You can choose to sew whatever you want in, but I thought it would be a fun little thing that you could have sitting out year round and kind of change out what item you put in it or market it that way. Um, but yeah, so bringing this, and it's technically already sold, so that's super cool. And then I have one of my chickens made for my chicken hanger. I have to make its basket. That shouldn't take me too long. So this is a whip I had sitting on my desk. So I just finished up the actual chicken part. I just got to make the basket for it to hang in. So I will have that. And oh, for my pattern, just to show you guys, there is different handle modifications. So this is the plain handle, and this is the fancy handle. I got that. And it's pretty deep, so you can tell it's quite a bit deeper on this one. And I just made it slightly deeper so the objects can be removable and stay in there a little bit better, especially when you have toddlers who are clumsy anyways. But I have that, and then I tried one of Cable and Canvas's new patterns. She's been killing it. I wanted to make the chicken pot, but I didn't get to. She's a little hatching chick. But this is so cute. All her little pot patterns. I don't think I made any mush pops, which was stupid because those sell well for me. So maybe that'll be one of my market, what I make during the market. But yeah, so little frog and his little lily pad. It is so cute. So I only made one of these. And then I got 6 little mini octos. Those always sell. And then I have my little dog pattern. I did release it as a PDF. I still want to plan to record it. I just haven't gotten around to sitting and recording it. It shouldn't take too long. I just need to find some free time, I don't know, and do it. But yeah, so I have a ton of dogs because I was working on the final design. You can tell some of them have like a more smush nose, a more pointy nose. The ears are slightly different. They're all relatively the same. But so I have 5 dogs. Hopefully they sell decent. I think I'm gonna price these at $12 and see how they do. And then I did double stranded one with pixie dust yarn, and he's quite a bit bigger, and he is so cute. Like reminds me of a little like golden retriever. So this like combo would be perfect to make a golden retriever. Not my pattern, but if you follow pattern and double strand the yarn, it would be absolutely perfect. But yeah, so I'm thinking to put him in my $15 bin. And then of course we have some axolotls. And once again, I didn't make enough of these, but we have one in each size at least. So the big one I priced at 25, the medium I priced at 18, and then the small one I priced at 15. And I'm not a super fast crocheter, like I wish I was, because some people can whip these up in like, I don't know, 30 minutes, but that's not me. I did make one peep. I get so like scared to make like a bunch of a seasonal item. Now I think this is super cute in this yarn, but I made 2 peeps last year, and one of them I made out of like a pink sparkly yarn, and I think I messed up the pattern because I was still learning, and I did eventually sell it. I sold it like in like October or something completely random. But I do think this is cute. If I do another one in March, I'll probably, and this one sells, I will probably make a couple more. I don't know. I think it's adorable. Is Rose and Lily's. It's a free pattern she has on her blog, and she may have a YouTube as well. Um, but super good pattern. And then I did one of Mama Made Minnie's new knotted plushie patterns, and I love it. It is so cute. This is like my big ticket item. I don't normally make a bunch of big items, you guys don't know. So this probably took me like 3 hours, maybe more, because it was my first time doing any of her new patterns. So I have to kind of figure out how it goes. But yeah, it is no sew. You make all the parts and then sew them on as you go, or crochet them on as you go. But I opted for a little variegated ear and variegated or striped ear and tail for Easter. And it is stuffed, so it can sit, and you can kind of like lay it down so you can pose it. And I think I'm gonna price her at like kind of torn. I don't know what people have been pricing them at. Thinking 50, but I honestly feel like it may be worth more because how long it took me. But it was also my first time making one, so I will probably price her at 50. But I feel like she's such a big item, you but yeah. And then I have a bunch of little bees. I think I'm gonna do these at $10. And I cannot think of who this is. So if you want the pattern, these are little bobble stitches. So I cannot think of her Instagram handle, but it's free on her Instagram. And you don't have to sew the wings on. So these are pretty quick. You can do them in like 20 minutes. Probably quicker. I think she showed herself doing it like 11 minutes. But like I said, I'm not very fast. So I did a full rainbow. So do we think the full rainbow is going to sell? I was kind of nervous to kind of dedicate the time, but I've never done something like that. I'm not very ballsy when it comes to trying new stuff. Trying to hold them all. We have a full rainbow, so that's fun. Oh, that reminds me. I have this bin. I have to empty its contents, but the reason I made the rainbow is I have this, and it's got like 6 slots in it. but I have to take everything out of here and in a new place for it. But I'm gonna display them in this. And then we have my other new pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell them. I don't see a reason to keep them. I've been keeping like one of every of my patterns, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm obsessed with them, but I can't keep everything. So I'm gonna see how they do. They're gonna be a bigger ticket item because it does take a while. This is a big one. Um, so I'm thinking 40 for this, but I don't know if someone will pay $40 for this, to be honest. But it does take a while. They're It's hard to tell because when I made both of mine, I was editing the pattern at the same time. So I haven't sat down and actually did the pattern in like one full go and timed it. So I don't know. But this is, I made this before I made the turtle. It has like a basket weave texture on it. So it's like the pot is texturized and then it's all no sew. So you make it all in one piece, which is super awesome. Super proud of myself on this one. It was definitely, it took some trial and error for these leaves. The Both of my patterns, if you're interested in them, do have, this one has like 3 videos. I think they both have like 3 or 4 videos in them. I don't remember. A turtle has a crap ton of pictures. I think like over 15 photos. And I think that one has 2 videos. And I think this one has 3, 5. No, I think it has 5 videos in it. It has one for the basket, and then each leaf or each petal, and then the leaves. So it should be foolproof, hopefully. But they are like intermediate levels because it's a bunch of new stitches. So if you're a beginner, I would not advise this because there's some new things that are not typical for amigurumi, and I keep doing more difficult things in my patterns. So I need to try and make it a little bit more beginner friendly. So but yeah, so I did this one, and then I did a gradient with Parfait Chunky, so it's much smaller, but the basket looks a little bit better in Parfait Chunky, I think. You hold them like that, you can kind of see. It's not quite, this is Chanel Home Slim, so it's not quite as fluffy. Let me lower myself a little bit. There we go. But I think I was thinking of pricing this one at 35 and this is at 40 or 30 and 40. It's like this took just as much work as this did, but people don't realize just different yarn makes a difference like this. But anyhow, I don't know. I may see how they do and see what people, scoff at the price on those. And then I made 4 little chickens here. Of course, those always sell well for me. I sell those for 18. And I think that is everything new I made. I made a frog out of Posh when I first got Posh months ago. So I have this little guy. And oh my God, she's back again. Hi, honey. Can you lay down? Lay down. She's sitting, so we'll take it. But yeah, this is everything I had left over. I have well, this one I finished during my market. So I have a little duck. Sorry if you can hear my husband. He's being obnoxious with somebody online. We have an octo. I sell this one for 8 because these are quite a bit bigger than these. And these, the bigger one, this is out of Sweet Snuggles. It fits really good in my fish tank. So I will have some of those little fish bowls. And I didn't make any turtles. So I may make a turtle or two during the market. I don't know. I always set my aspirations so high about what I'm going to make during the market. But I need easy stuff that if I have to put it down, I can not have to worry about it. But we have a little hippo. We have a koala. We have, oh, I used that same kind of idea. I made a different or smaller bumblebee. I think I'm going to put a little keychain on this one, so it'll be $10. And then I have my little items that will be in my claw machine. In my claw machine. So we have those. And then I have a little baby leggy froggy. I am like blanking right now. We have my flamingo. It doesn't necessarily really look like a flamingo, so it's probably why it hasn't sold. It's still cute. but flamingo on a swing. So she'll be next to the chicken on my display. We have a whale and a little shark. And that is all I have near me. I have some bigger items in that, or I have a bag of items. I'm not even sure what's in there. So let's go see. Okay, so hopefully this crinkle of this bag is not so obnoxious. But we have, let's make sure. Okay, making sure. This died on me one time and I recorded so much footage and it was silent. So just double checking. I have this turtle. Maybe I'll lower the price $5 because I've had it for a while. It did take me a while, but she is massive. I mean, she's bigger than my head. I have her at 60, so maybe I'll put her at 55 and see if she moves. It took me a while. I did not realize it was going to be this large when I made it, though. But she is super cute. And then we have a lovey pattern. And I think my issue with these is I don't make enough of them, and it's just one random item. Well, I have two. I have one in a larger size, and usually it's someone like, oh, I'm looking for an elephant, or the theme of a nursery is an elephant. Like I had someone want this one. They're like, the nursery's actually green. So I was like, you know what? I'll make you a green one. So we set up a custom order for that. So it's kind of, this is such a, I guess, a specific item that it makes it hard. Like I feel like I need to make some dinos that's a little bit more easier to sell and someone will grab easier. I don't know, because it's like wearing a purple sweater. So it's like people who want it for a girl. I don't know, but I have this priced at 45 and I've sold plenty at this price of this particular lovey. So it's not really the price. I don't think the issue is just finding the right customer. But we have that one. And then I have this giant one. This one is, I have it priced at 70. Maybe I will lower it. I made this. This is like my first lovey I ever made. Yeah, I should feel like I should just give it to my son at this point. He's a toddler now, so he can handle the size of a lovey because look at the difference here. I mean, it is massive. And once again, I thought I was going to make the small dog pattern, and I didn't realize I didn't have it. I had it flipped to the larger dog after I finished the head. So, oops. And then we have, so this was part of a pattern. I was collaborating with somebody with some pattern mods, and then I don't even know what ended up happening. I ended up like modding their pattern, and then it just got kind of, I don't know, like there was so much going on and I never had time to actually finish. I like told him like what I had been doing, but I had an idea how to finish it. Like, this was supposed to be a Christmas tree on this guy's head. Now it just kind of looks like a plant. He's been sitting waiting for me to finish. I don't really know if I ever will, so I'm just gonna bring him to this market and see what happens. I don't really know what he is. He's cute. He's like potato or something. But yeah, so and then we have one little fairy. She had a little friend, but it sold at my last market. And I have a bunch of fairy heads, so I just need to finish I have two other fairy heads and arms. I haven't finished the other stuff. Another octo, another little rainbow bee, and I have Mr. Broccoli. Broccoli has been with me for a hot minute, dude. I think he's been here for like a year. Yeah, because I made him like in March. He is adorable, but this is like a very specific item. I did not realize it was going to be so big when I made it. Those beginner struggles that you just follow a pattern that was made out of worsted weight, and then all of a sudden it's the size of your head and it's broccoli. So, like, what is someone going to do with this? People do like him and they do talk about him at the markets. Just no one is willing to take him home. I have him priced at 30 because if you're a crocheter, you know the work that went into that broccoli head. Millions and millions of clusters. Look how cute he is. I mean, he's just a happy little broccoli. Oh, we have some more little mini octos. That's cool. I think I have two of this blue, but that's okay. So that brings me to 8 mini octos. I have this unicorn that I made forever ago, and I opted for the quicker like the quicker horn, and that was dumb. So I had to like modify it, and it still doesn't really do it for me, but it's supposed to be able to like tie on the arm. I don't know. It'll find its home eventually. I don't know. We have a jellyfish keychain. We have this axolotl that I don't even know what to do with because I made it in black. Like, what kind of eyes do I put on this? Because I put the eyes I use are like, knotted yarn. So what do I put on this? What color? I don't know. I feel like the green would look nuts, but maybe I'll ask if someone's interested in it. But I guess I have two axolotls. Then I have this giant mushroom. And once again, like, what is someone supposed to do with this? I feel like the color scheme is where I went wrong. I think it's cute and it goes well with these colors, but like if I went with a more of a neutral color, I think it would have done better. Here we are. Beginner struggles, I'm just making what I want to make. Then we have two mushroom boys. I lost my 6.5 millimeter clover hook, and I'm pretty sure I made this one out of 6.5 and then this one out of 7. Maybe this one's out of 6 because it's the same type of, it's both sweet snuggles, but one's huge and one's not. So that would be my best guess. I just use different size hooks. I don't know, but my 6.5 has gone missing, and I would like to be able to find it. I have looked everywhere. I feel like it's in a random skein of yarn somewhere because sometimes I stick it in the end of my projects, and then I don't know. I don't know where it went. I looked all in my couch. I looked all under my cushions. I took everything out of my yarn bag. I don't know. So if anyone sees it missing, if anyone finds it, just let me know. I'd like it back, please. Maybe it's on like the ground of the market I did last. Very sad about it. We have these. I have these for 15. Then I have a little baby mushy, and this one I'll have for 10. 8. I don't have anything else to put with. Maybe I'll put my octos in the $8 bin instead of on the table. But yeah, this is all I have in this price range. So that's kind of silly to have one item in a bin. But yeah, that's everything I have. Oh my gosh, sorry. I started yawning and my eyes are watering. That is everything I will be bringing to my market tomorrow. I'm hoping I can make a few things during the market because this is not a lot of stuff. I will count it here when I'm putting it back in the bag and let you guys know. But yeah, life is life. I just decided to sign up for market. I said, screw it. If I don't sign up for one, then I'm not going to like push and prep for it. So I ended up signing up for one, and then life got in the way and I didn't get to prep like I like to. Normally I have like a day with where I put my son in daycare and I can prep a handful of things, but I didn't get around to doing that. I've been working a couple of days each week for my nursing job, and then I don't want to lose another day with my son. So, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. We'll see how we do. Let me see how many items we have, and then we'll maybe make a guess range of how much we'll make. So, funny story. I'm having to voice over because guess what? My mic ended up dying, but I forgot about these two little cuties that I had made. I had made a group of these frogs for a custom order, and I ended up making a third for my market. I have no idea what I'm totally saying here, but this is just another cute mushy in a tub, so we can't have him being stinky. I know in the last clip I was saying that I was going to see how much I had made, and I estimated around right under $1,000, I believe. I don't remember the actual item numbers. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm saying here. I am talking a lot and I could not tell you because this is like 4 days later that I am putting all these clips together just to realize that my mic had died. So sorry about that last clip. This is the same day I did that voiceover. I have no idea what I said. No one will ever know what I said unless someone can read lips very, very, very well. But I talked a lot about those two items for a couple minutes, so I have no idea what I said. I don't remember. But anywho, Those patterns were by Mama Made Minis for those 2 frogs, and they have a couple other animals that they have for in that pattern that you could put the flower and mushroom cap on. Those always sell for me. I haven't brought them to a market that they haven't sold. So fun little item you could add to your market prep. And those were no sew. I believe they all are no sew. If not, they are very low sew if any of them are. Definitely check out that pattern. It's her Whimsy Bubs pattern. But anywho, so sorry for such the long break. Life got kind of crazy, and it is what it is. I don't know if I'll do a market in April or not. We are pretty busy, as I think I discussed that in this video, but if not, I will try and bring some other type of market content to you guys, or maybe I will get around to filming that tutorial I have promised you guys for a while now. But anywho, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.